I'm Storm Alert Weather 7 Chief Meteorologist Mark Schnackenberg. Well, the snow falling is done with. Now it's time to shovel all that snow. And there was a heavy band of snow running from southwest Iowa northeastward. And then there was a really sharp cutoff. We expected that. The hardest part was putting exactly where that cutoff was going to be, because if you get in that band of snow, 10 inches of snow was pretty likely. And then just south of it by a couple of miles, only an inch or two of snow fell. So quite the difference. Just a small amount in Cedar Rapids, Dubuque, only an inch in Iowa City. Then you get just north of Highway 20 here in some spots, 10, 12, 13 inches of snow. And then north of that, just outside of our coverage area, north and west of Mason City, a whole lot of nothing when it comes to the amount of snow. So let's take a look at the particulars. 5.8 officially at the airport in Waterloo, 5.8 inches of snow. Now that goes in the record books as the snowiest day on record. The previous record was 5 inches of snow. But in and around Waterloo, Cedar Falls area, I've seen many reports between 5 and 7 inches of snow, and not too far north. You get up to Denver and we got about 10 inches of snow. 2.2 in Dubuque, 2 in Cedar Rapids, and just an inch and 2/10 in Iowa City. Here are the big numbers, over a foot. Fredericksburg, Fort Atkinson, Marble Rock, Wacoma, Decorah. This is just a handful of numbers. More snowfall reports are posted on our webpage here on the weather section. Now, as for the high temperatures, now that we've got snow on the ground, well, it's not going to be a whole lot of warmth out there, at least for the next few days. Temperatures will only be in the teens and 20s. And then after that, it does warm up a little bit. If we didn't have the snow on the ground, these would be 40s, and maybe even some low 50s as we get towards the end of the week. But we have a lot of snow on the ground. So if the southern counties may be a little warmer than this, but these are going to be more of the northern counties. I think the southern counties can melt the snow. Only got about an inch or two there, and that'll melt pretty quickly. But in northern counties, it's going to take a little bit longer. And so we've got the temperatures there in the 30s. Also, with the colder weather for the upcoming weekend, they also have a little bit of wind to contend with. 10 to 15 mile an hour wind out of the northwesterly direction, so that'll add an additional chill into the air. Here's Futurecast showing a partly cloudy sky as we head through the overnight, and clouds moving in quickly here in the morning. Mostly cloudy during the day on Saturday, and that'll continue as we get into Saturday night. Mostly cloudy sky and more of the same coming up here on Sunday. More clouds and sunshine, and again, temperatures will be in the teens to about 20 degrees for highs. We'll start out single digits north. Again, the cooler air will be where the snowpack is the thickest, and then farther to the south and east, temperatures will be in the teens. We'll see highs in the 20s here tomorrow under a mostly cloudy sky, and there's your wind out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Dry day on Sunday, teens and 20s. Looking at teens and 20s again as we get into Monday. For Tuesday, that's when we start to warm up just a little bit. As warm air starts to move in over that cold snow, we'll see a mostly cloudy sky. If the wind becomes light at night, we may see, yes, some areas of fog as well. So we'll see how this all plays out over the next few days. But as of right now, any precipitation, it may be a chance at a little light rain or snow here Wednesday and Thursday. We'll keep an eye on that through next week as temperatures get into the middle 30s.